Metal Gear Mondays!
Okay, now we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Undertale.
There's the regular tail, and then there's the one under it. It stinks way more.
I'm your main character, Ness.
That's not necessary, Eric, for you to say that.
That's very unnecessary.
Here's my counterpart, Jeff and Pooh.
Hi, my name is F and Pooh.
I know you're wondering where the girl is, Paula. She dead. Anyway, let's play
She's
Metal Gear.
Which episode is this? 5?
Who cares?
6.
6. Metal Gear
6.
Monday, episode 6. Okay, so where we're at is we got the PSG 1, and we're gonna go fight Sniper Wolf and save Meryl.
That'd be good.
That'd be good, man. She's ginger.
Have you ever worn Meryl's shoes? They're really comfortable. They're like trail running shoes.
Where is she? Isn't she supposed to be right there?
It's mystery.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
Although I do want to take some of this.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs are fucking great. In moderation.
What's true?
Which drugs?
Diazepam.
Psychos... I'm trying to remember the name,
Come on, bitch.
the scientific name of magic mushrooms.
It's psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
Now, my mama told me you can't hit girls. Shooting them, on the other hand, that's allowed.
Your mama right.
Sorry, Cyrax, but you're on the show now.
You can actually fight her with the
Shit.
You can fight her with the stinger if you're really good.
But then she'd be dead. That'd be a time paradox.
Which I'm fine with,
Yeah, well, it wouldn't matter. She ain't in the sequels.
unfortunately.
She is pretty underutilized, though. honestly.
She's probably my favorite boss in the game.
Damn. Strong words.
Nearly my favorite whole character overall.
Okay.
Stronger words. Ow.
Super strong.
She whooping your ass.
Yeah, she ain't whooping shit. God.
She ain't gonna be in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Reload, bitch.
I got some trivia for you, Max.
Okay.
The reason she's called Sniper Wolf is because she's good with a sniper rifle.
I actually didn't really know. I didn't know that, actually. I really didn't.
He thought maybe she was a barber and she's Snipper Wolf. Because that's always possible.
Surprisingly, no, that's not the reason.
Well, I thought it was like she's a snipe, like the bird, but she's also a wolf, like a wolf. Like she's a wolf bird. You know what I mean?
She's a wolf because she played Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
She really liked what's the group? You know the one, the bad guys, the wolf.
Yeah, the 18.
Yeah, the 18. You know, she really liked Hannibal.
Okay. Yeah, he is the best one.
Shit.
He is the best marauder out of the group.
Fuck.
Yeah, she was a big fan of Scotty White, and that's what happened. Hey,
Scotty-
Cyrax.
Scotty White and the Boogie Brigade, good jazz band from the 90s.
Yeah,
You know,
Where's she at?
I don't know. You know what would make this game way better?
the 90s? The 90s
Being
kids
on
were
a
good.
cell phone. I think the whole series needs to become a free-to-play game.
I mean, if there's one thing I could say about this game is that only 90s kids will get this.
Only 90s kids will understand.
Listen, you fucking born in 2000, motherfucker. What are you
I can't
doing?
believe that.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you be born in
80s
2000? Why-
kids.
You're
You're
all
old.
the way in the future.
We
Yeah,
don't
why-
want no 80s kids.
God, dude. My little brother was born in 2000. He's like going to homecoming. Like, get it.
That is
Go to college. God.
That's stupid.
Jesus.
Get back in the womb.
Yeah, I'm gonna get born in 2000.
What did you grow up with?
God damn it.
Did you grow up with fucking Oompa Loompas? Like, what did you have?
Look, John was born in the 80s to prepare
What
to
in
be a
the
90s kid.
How could you be born in the 80s?
See, John was actually he was more of a 90s kid than me. I was born in 92, so I was like, aware of pop culture as a 4 or 5 year old in 97. It was almost over.
I got you covered. See,
John was more of a kid in the 90s for longer.
I disagree.
It's true.
I feel like he is a faker.
Okay.
The rule is you got to be born in the 90s to be a 90s kid, which is why 91 is the right age.
I was an 80s infant. I was a 90s kid.
It's like John
I
is
was
both a
shaped.
good 90s kid and a shitty 80s kid.
I was shaped by the 90s. Literally coming out of the womb, I was a 90s kid.
Well, wouldn't
And I
by your
still
logic
am.
wouldn't 90 be the
So you
best
came
or
out of the womb
91?
while you were a kid. That's
No,
amazing.
because that's too
It's
early.
like your 20th trimester.
That's like saying 1980 is the 80s. It's technically just a continuation of the 70s trying to die. It's not quite there yet. It wasn't until 91. It wasn't until my birth that the 90s began.
The number 80
See, I
is
always
quite
felt like
literally...
the 90s was like a continuation of the 80s in a lot of ways.
90 was, but then 91 happens. I'm born when 90s start.
I had an actual conversation really recently about this. I was talking to someone in his 50s, and I was asking him, like, he's my boss at work.
What an idiot. Born in the 50s.
It's Robert. CR. I was talking to him, I'm like, you've been around more than, like, 2 or 3 decades, obviously, because I've been around for, like, 3 decades now. I'm not 30, I've just been in 3 decades. But I was like, how long after a decade ends do you notice the characteristics that made it that decade? How long after the 80s did you hear music and go, oh, that's 80s music? Or, well, I mean, that's different.
I guess you don't hear that until the next decade.
He says the next 2 decades.
I agree with
sense.
that.
Yeah.
He says we're in 2010 and now we can go, oh, remember the 90s? And then, because, okay, I can't think of a year 2000 decade.
Justin Timberlake.
Celebrate 9/11, baby.
I guess. I don't know.
That's how I felt.
Here's what I think. You're going to get iPods coming back in style.
Okay.
And this is when long sleeves started coming.
Click wheels.
Long sleeves with T-shirts over it.
Oh, God.
That's what you're going to get. Look, I agree with the 20-year thing, though, because let's keep in mind, last decade, all we fucking heard about were the 80s.
Yeah.
Now 90s are cool.
You know,
I feel like this is the age where we get to enjoy it, and I think that what happens is you enter adulthood, and your childhood was cool.
Yeah.
Because you now are the consumer. Okay. So what's going to happen is 10 years go by, and we're fucking outdated. We'll be in our 30s, and they're going to be like, the oots, man.
Okay. And then John will be 50, and we're 30.
Yeah. Well, he's an old...
I've been in... You know how you said you've been in 3 decades? I've been in 4.
Been in 4? You have?
80, 90, 2000, 2010.
To be fair...
Isn't it crazy that you are less than 30 years old, and you've been inside of 4 decades? Like, how the fuck is that possible?
It's crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Now, granted, one of them was only 2 years. But
right. And then one of them was only 5 years.
How much did you appreciate being in those 2 years?
I didn't even know any... I was alive.
It?
No.
Did you even get Saved by the Bell?
I didn't. Well, I did, actually. I remember watching Saved by the Bell.
Of course.
Oh, wait, that's 90s.
But that was 90s, yeah.
That was before my 90s time.
Saved by the Bell is like the last 80s thing to happen. And it just happened in the 90s.
John, were you aware enough of pop culture to, like, know about, like, MC Hammer when he was popular?
I didn't even know, like...
I think he was, like, 1990, 1991, right?
I didn't know what side of the playpen smelled the worst, let alone know about MC Hammer.
Let me ask you this, okay? When was it that Nirvana took over and you're like, okay, because I feel like Nirvana is the death of 80s.
I totally remember
You
Nirvana.
can't hear Nirvana and say, well, the 80s are still around, because it's just so fucking 90s, which is funny because they started in 89.
Right.
But
But
when was that
point? They did not.
They weren't there.
Everything that, I mean, they, like, yeah, they're totally an entity of the 90s.
Where were you when he put a fucking shotgun shell?
I think I was at home and my sister started crying because my sister was in love with him. And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? I was listening to Mudvayne, what are you doing? And I was listening to Korn or something. And she said, Kurt Cobain died, and I was like, oh shit.
She killed Kurt Cobain.
Oh my god, who is that? That's what he said.
So Snake got captured. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh,
90s.
And some story shit's about that happening.
Cyrax keeps turning off and on. I'm just sick of your shit.
Do you remember DTT Cyrax from the 90s?
Yeah.
We need to turn off those notifications next time.
I know, but we're not doing it today, baby.
I'll just fucking unplug my router.
It's too late. That'd probably be smarter.
I'm not gonna do that.
Too late. Fucking everyone's gonna harass him because we're a huge hit.
Go friend him. Go friend DTT.
$1 million show.
Wait, I just realized that DTT, that's in one of your usernames.
Yeah.
You're in cahoots with this fella.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
My god.
You're a son of a bitch.
We were both from a website that no longer exists.
Destructoid Toid.
No.
Oh.
Doesn't exist anymore. There's no point in discussing
Well,
it.
Destructoid Toid is not a site. Look for it.
It's not Destructoid Toy.
Yeah, it was destructed.
It was a different site. It was thebasetodthis.org, which was a spin-off of Screw Attack, which is the round, but they're shitty.
I don't even know.
Screw Attack does the SGC, which is right now their big thing.
Screw Attack does Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah, that's where... Okay, so history lesson for me. I used to be a huge forum dude on Screw Attack, and I fucking met all my good online buddies from Screw Attack, and we all knew each other. And then Screw Attack kind of went downhill. And a buddy of mine who was a mod, I think he no longer is a mod, but he used to be a mod, made his own website where the people that were together wanted to hang out because Screw Attack just became a bunch of trashy people in the forums. And so we fucking spent years there and had a lot of fun. It was great. And I used to have a YouTube show that is no longer on YouTube that I did for that. And I was I did two things. I did normal reviews, but I also had the show where I would review demos. And because I was broke, and it would be like, what can we learn from the demo to tell you what the full game would be like?
That's an interesting angle.
Well, at the time, demos were fucking released.
Yeah,
that shit don't fly no more.
Yeah, everyone had like physical demos.
Yeah, but there was also downloadable. And so the thing was, like, I would play it over and over and over, analyze it, and be like, what's the full thing going to be? It'd be the equivalent of playing the beta for Destiny or something. Okay. And being like, so I think the game's probably smaller than we think it is. It's going to be 5 times this section, and this is a level progression. And, you know, it'd be like, should you pre-order? Should you be interested? You know, is this just a fixed section, or what is the full game going to be like with this knowledge?
There we go.
So I did that. Yeah, and it's no longer on YouTube. That shit was pulled. But I used to do that for the site.
I did not know that.
Yep. I had a capture card at that point, and I no longer.
I wonder if you could find if anyone has those.
No, they're gone. They're gone because what happened was forever ago. My original YouTube, got fucking deleted. Not out. Okay.
By YouTube?
No, there was an asshole that came to my house and deleted it.
Whoa!
What?
It was revenge.
Someone came into your house and deleted stuff.
It was a friend of mine, an ex-friend of mine. Okay, here's another story.
You don't have to say ex-friend. We know that now that you deleted your YouTube channel.
So it was payback. Or no.
What did you do?
It wasn't payback. Let me rephrase.
What did you do?
It was the other way around. Hold on, I'm telling the story backwards. He deletes my account as a prank, quote unquote.
It's just a prank, dude.
So I deleted his World of Warcraft account, and then I left and said, "Fuck you," and now we no longer speak to each other.
That's asking for it.
I did that after for revenge because he deleted all my work.
Oh my God.
I had, at the time, there was a Let's Play that was the biggest fucking Let's Play ever did, which was for Postal 2, and I had, honest to God, fans for that. And it lasted for a year, and it was if you looked up Postal 2, mine was the first fucking thing. And it was great. I had 100,000 fucking views. It was great. Deleted.
That was a whole lot.
Deleted. And so it was gone. And I have moments I could never get because there was a glitch, which was so interesting because I had a white woman's body with a black man's head. That was a glitch. And I solved it by getting a shovel and breaking off the head.
Okay,
you can't recapture that. You can't.
It's true.
You delete, and that's all gone. So, you know, but his World of Warcraft is gone, so whatever. That was my revenge. I went to his house and then I just went.
So you're like practicing your button.
Yeah, I was getting. This is actually really hard. It's really, you know that how we do it where we use our forearm and as fast as out.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Man, what is the plot?
I do it a little differently actually. I have to have my fingers straight out when I do it.
All right.
To just be like.
Have we learned anything in the plot that Max needs?
Well, we would have, but you guys were talking about the differences between the 80s and the 90s.
Well, that's the problem with doing a show of Metal Gear Solid.
Pulled his arms off. Oh my God.
He's been captured, and Ocelot is going to torture him because Ocelot is a sick fuck.
Liquid is a dick.
So this is how you determine the good or the bad ending.
Dickwood.
If you submit, you get a bad ending, which I always thought was canon.
Why is it not working? It wasn't working.
It's working just fine. What are you talking about?
How did you like that?
Oh, the game also says...
Shall we go again?
Oh, okay. Never mind. It was working.
Yeah, it's fine. You got full health.
I thought it wasn't... Never mind.
It's just slow. It's fine.
So what happens if
you're better than I am at this, honestly?
What happens if you press slower?
Oh, it just goes.
Well, I mean, your life goes down.
Oh.
You press select to give up, and then you get the bad ending, which
can I do
Meryl will die.
Can I do this for him?
Do it.
Good. The thing was, before Metal Gear Solid 4, both endings were canon because nobody knew which one was right. So I just always assumed that failing was canon.
I'm good at Metal Gear.
Honestly.
Someone goes, "Hey Max, have you played Metal Gear?" I had to think back to this and go, "Yeah."
Oh shit. David Hayter at his finest. Alright, you're done.
It's exhausting, isn't it?
Well, you had to do it like 5 times too.
Actually, I got really good at that.
And there's so much at stake because I didn't save.
Oh, look at those arms.
They pull them off. I got really good at button spamming because I used to play this game called Stepmania. It's basically a PC Dance Dance Revolution clone, basically what it is. And you could make your own .sm files, which is the arrow charts, and you put them to music. And
I just want to point out they said the words "les enfants terribles."
Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants terribles.
Anyway, so I did that, and there was this song called "Strange Program." I think I still have it. I'll show you later.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
It's 200. How fast is it? It's like 210 beats per minute, and it's all 16th notes the whole time. It's a huge drill. I had to practice to do it. But yeah, speaking of like forum crawling and stuff, my forum crawling era when I like cared and like was in forums and like tried to be mod
You filled with maggots.
It was the Stepmania Dance Dance Revolution forums. Like that's where I was. That was my shit.
Like I've kind of shifted now, and I'm completely a lurker or whatever the word is because I
Same
don't.
here.
Yeah, but I'm on NeoGAF a lot now because NeoGAF's like, it's all I need. I get
kinda on
everything.
I'm a Reddit guy.
Reddit, NeoGAF, it's the same shit, just different type. Reddit's a little more focused because you have like subgroups that exist. I guess the same's true with NeoGAF too, but like it seems a little more collected. I don't really post anything, but I read everything there.
Punches.
Shut up in there, will ya?
That's the dude who was naked on the ground earlier. That's why he has a cold. Thank God they took off Snake's shirt.
That's thought. Now I'm gonna do his move.
Which button is it?
Hold on,
I'll get a
there's
phone
a
call
call.
then.
You got
Okay.
lore and
I was
plot
gonna button
and
strap, it's your
Dracula.
favorite.
Are you okay? I've been better.
How's Mara?
She dead.
Got her. Snake, the government has decided.
You think they're ever gonna make a Metal Gear Solid movie?
Buy some more time.
I hear rumblings about it for the past 10 years. And it's
Directed by not
happens.
Kojima.
I mean, if it happens now, it'll be good.
Directed by Del Toro.
It was designed to launch a new type of
Just for irony. Speaking of which, did you hear that shit with Silent Hills? Apparently they got like the master of horror from manga to do it, and then it's just like, oh, by the way, it would have been even better.
We're gonna twist the knife a little bit more.
changed a lot. Metal Gear.
Speaking of manga, I've been reading the manga. Guys heard of One Punch Man?
I know.
Have you? So, years ago in Japan, there was a webcomic that they turned into a full manga. And it's fucking hilarious. It is about a superhero who trains for 3 years and becomes way too overpowered. So every time he gets in a fight, he beats him with one punch, and he's really bored because he's just too powerful. And his face looks like fucking Charlie Brown when they give like extreme amount of detail to everyone else, and his face is just boop, boop, boop. It's amazing. He's just like you'll see the biggest, scariest thing, and they'll just be like, done.
Speaking of Kojima and Del Toro,
I've heard of them. I don't know what you did. Oh, PTT!
hey everyone, I covered up the second T in PTT at the top of the screen. Thank you, that's the joke.
Pity!
Patiti.
Patiti. I still need to see Metal Gear.
PTT is pronounced Patiti.
Gonna be honest, I'm not playing a lot of Metal Gear.
It's like if you mix a potato and a boob together, it's a
I
patiti.
think I'm hesitant to do it. Because, like, all the talk on the internet is how the story disappoints. I just keep hearing, you can't spoil the game because it doesn't have a story. I've been hearing that line so often.
I just haven't had time.
Well, it's a big game, but, like, I don't know. I've been
Talking
playing
about
so many other
Katamari 4,
things.
the King's Colostomy.
Colostomy bag. I went out and bought fucking,
Hell with you. I'm sorry.
what's the fucking horror game that just came out?
PT.
Right here next day.
Dying Light.
No.
But it's strange.
Just came out?
Oh, where it's the people in the cabin?
Yeah, I just bought that.
Until Dawn.
Until-
Yes, God. What?
How was I the person to come up with it first?
I just
don't
went
know
out and bought that
That's a
fucking
fun
game, even
one.
though I'm still like Metal Gear 5 is sitting there, haven't done much with it at all.
That game looks pretty nuts.
You'll like it.
Yeah, I'm excited to play it.
It's a really fun.
I was thinking maybe we could actually all play it because I haven't played it yet.
I'm okay.
I'll have to play in the background in the sense that like I've already played and beaten it, so like I
Well, by
already.
played, I mean play it and talk about other shit.
No, that's fine. I'm
Hey,
good.
I have a proposal. So you know how we're playing this because I've never played it and we're re-experiencing it. If you ever do anything like this, I say we go Ocarina of Time because
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I've never
familiar with it.
I think our mistake with Metal Gear, I'll say it right now, is that dialogue does not work in a talkie format because we are missing all of the plot
well,
in a game that is delivering plot.
Well, we're-
so
we
like,
don't
if-
know.
have to be.
I know, but I'm saying next playthrough, you know, like an Ocarina works or something a little more gameplay, you know, a little less talky, a little more stuff, I guess.
Ocarina is a little talky, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, but you're reading it. It's not voice
you're
acting that
reading-
you miss.
Well, I know what you mean though. Even
Yeah.
though it's subtitled on the screen, you're still missing
I'm not
voice
saying
inflections
that,
and
I'm not
emotions.
saying it's not good doing this. I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know, we do talk over it. It's just what we do.
Yeah.
You know,
Whatever.
it's all good. We can just switch series and do other stuff.
Well, and
Fun.
important plot points I'll fill you in.
Les enfants terribles.
We.
It's just fun to say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak French real quick. Oui.
He said, "Wait,
You're so bilingual.
Grisayas.
Arrivederci.
Riva Dirt. Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi."
Bon Jovi, senor.
So I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 again. That game's great.
You've never stopped. What do you mean playing it again?
I
Have you
know.
ever stopped?
Well, he stopped yesterday, and now he's playing it again. So
Oh, okay.
I quit for a week and then I jumped back in.
And I'm back into Grand Theft Auto again. 5.
Yeah.
I never beat it. I'm 27 or 26 hours in there.
I think you needed a push because you thought you were out of story objectives, right?
Yeah, I thought it was stuck. Like there was nothing on the map, and Eric was over looking at it, and Eric goes, "Oh, you're setting up for a heist. Go do that heist." I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot."
Yeah. Well, how you liking it?
Of course, it's Grand Theft Auto 5. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's fucking good.
that is
It's
a
like really good.
fucking great game.
I'm just now at the part. Spoilers. Close your ears for like 10
Fuck off,
seconds.
it's 2 years old.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That game's old now.
Oh my god. Oh, it felt newer to me because of the
The PC version's
right.
new.
Yes.
But like that came out like a year and a half after.
right.
The initial
I know that
release.
now. Yeah. Okay.
Shit, I didn't save again. Fuck.
Well, we still
You're not gonna
we still gotta
fail
play
this.
for a half.
I know, but I like to have that cushion.
Yeah, I know. Just in
Here's
case,
your cushion.
Just in case the power.
You
goes
got
out.
this.
What I was gonna say anyway was right now I'm at the part where Trevor kidnaps the gangster's wife,
I don't remember.
Mexican gangster guy's wife,
I don't remember.
and you have to hide out. And if you enter the city, his dudes try to kill you.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. That took me a second.
Provided you're not Franklin, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I don't think.
So
you
you've seen the horrific scene already then. The one that's controversial. The torture scene.
Although when Trevor tortures that guy,
Yeah.
that's way before. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of it? I thought it was funny. Not the scene itself, the immediate after.
I never thought to myself, this is good. People are going to talk. This is going to be controversial. I didn't think that. I thought
Well,
it
it's
was-
like people waterboard, so it's horrific because people do it in real life.
oh no.
I thought it was funny. Like
know.
because immediately after he's just like, well, I'm shipping you out of the country, and I'm the good guy, you know, I'm a psychopath.
It was definitely pretty crazy. I mean, it felt crazy to do as Trevor to like pick the instrument to torture him with. It felt cool.
Well,
I liked it.
It might be-
It worked in the game.
maybe it'd be more disturbing if you made that as a VR game.
Yeah.
You got a waterboard American.
They should have put the torture where you put bamboo shoots under people's fingernails, like in Lost. That shit is like bugs me.
Well, you can make it.
Had enough yet?
You're really worried.
We're not finished.
If you ever get tired of me, and I got spam hands.
Fucking, I beat this
Okay.
game without any saves.
I may give it to you after this one.
All right. I bet I can do it left-handed.
I can do it with my tongue. I mean, look how much health you have. Not even like a wrist.
Okay, I got one more.
All right. Okay.
I don't think you need to.
All right,
Wait,
John's
yeah.
got one more.
Got one more. Can you do it? Submit. And this is how Static Shock was born.
Oh.
That's a double joke because Phil Lamar is in the second game.
You're a strong man.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's enough.
the actor is in this. He plays a vampire.
Phil Lamar from Mad TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a voice actor.
That's pretty random.
He was also fucking Hermes from Futurama. He's a voice actor.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
But yeah, he plays a Romanian vampire in the second game.
I forgot he's a voice actor.
You'll never know it's him unless until the title shows up where it says Phil Lamar next, and you're like, that Phil Lamar? It turns out, yeah, that Phil Lamar.
Okay.
He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed.
Actually, I think he plays my favorite character in the series. He's my favorite boss, just as a character. He's so weird.
That's fair.
I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
Okay.
Shalashastka.
Is that why you guys are bombing Syria? Oh,
Man, they can fucking have Syria.
Oh, politics.
I'm glad they're
Only
doing it.
90s kids will get
Oh,
Syria.
World War III.
Only 2000s kids will understand.
Only 90s
Only
kids.
90s kids care about
You know
Bernie
how, like,
Sanders.
what I'm gonna be weirded out by is when people who were born in like 98, 99,
Fuck them.
they're gonna post pictures of iPods and be like, kids who were born in 2005 don't know about this.
And
I'm like, what?
The Oots are going to be interesting because if I recall, that was a decade of depression.
Dude, I recently saw one of those those BuzzFeed 90s kids circle jerk articles like, we're so cool because we were born in this decade
Yeah.
kind of shit. I was looking at one, and there was seriously one of the items on the list. It legitimately said, it actually said that kids in the 2000s won't know what a record is. I'm like, are you stupid? I know what a record is. I was born after the record. Cassettes were.
90s kids were born after the record.
I was born at the end of the cassette.
Yeah.
You can still buy vinyls. I can go to fucking Books A Million and they got vinyls right there.
There's 30 vinyls in that room there because I have them.
Now,
And I bought a record player at fucking Target. They're not gone.
now, if you're talking about fucking Laserdisc, maybe they won't know that one.
Sure, that's
But
fair.
fucking, who grew up with a Laserdisc? Or not even that. It's just you're gonna see these things in pop culture.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what a boombox is, even though you have a fucking phone.
I mean,
that
people
does
know what a
things.
phonograph is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
People know what a bicycle is, even though we are all lazy. What did the Wright brothers do? Write a book? It's like history just goes out the window.
Model T, is that a Honda Civic 2019?
What's a Nazi? Was World War II like a Pokemon battle?
Yeah. I choose you.
I do actually. I think I'm more interested in how games are perceived in a decade. Because, I am worried a little bit when, all gaming is for a lot of small children is iPhones. And that's it.
Here's what I'm wondering. How long will it be till, people won't know about, the first Mario games in the NES? How long will that be until,
it's impossible.
I don't think
It'd
you
be
can.
it'd be like people not knowing who Frank Sinatra is.
Here's
Or
the thing.
not knowing who,
I can see that.
I mean,
I think-
we're just gonna know about that forever. I mean, that's a big piece of it.
I guess so.
I think gaming's interesting because it, post NES and post that is kind of timeless
Yeah,
in
exactly.
a sense. Because you can
Pac-Man's the
play.
same way.
You can play a fucking Nintendo game today.
Yeah.
You can play Mega Man 2 today and it's still great. Right? Now, if you go back before that in Atari and Intellivision, people will be like, this is stupid.
I can play Pitfall for 10 minutes and go, okay.
Yeah, but you play an NES game and you theoretically
I disagree.
can't
I
play
disagree with
it.
that. I think they're the same. I'm sorry. I think Pac-Man is timeless. It's just as timeless.
I'm just talking in terms of game design.
I agree with you on that. I could play Asteroids and Galaga and stuff.
I can
but
play
there's-
Space Invaders. I mean, people. That's a timeless game. I mean, it's
Space Invaders is good.
I'm not saying all Atari. I'm just saying the general rule set. It's you play a fucking game on the NES and almost all of them can be played today. Play games on Atari and what the fuck do you do in the Indiana Jones game? It was before game design was figured out, so a lot of those games are fucking
I
random.
think we should be drawing the line there. I think it's a weird place to draw.
I'm just saying.
There's a ton of terrible games for the NES that are unplayable as fuck.
I think what you're describing is the mark of like when games had like different levels and were different until an end.
Yeah.
Before, when it was like it's the level, but the enemies change and it gets harder.
Yeah.
It's the difference between like
Sure.
going from World 1 to World 2 to World 3.
That's a very different idea.
I think that's what he's describing, and I totally get it.
Sure, I agree with that.
Yeah.
No one's
like,
playing a
like
mod.
Pac-Man, it's like it's the same thing, but it gets harder every time until you can't do it.
Well, there's some games in Atari that are linear and have endings like that, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, they just kind of program to go on forever until you give up.
I'm just saying, generally, like,
Were there any like iconic ones that have ended? Sorry.
Adventure ends. That was the first, like, as far as I know, that's like the first RPG.
Isn't that where you walk around and you get keys and
Yeah, there's like a giant key
Dragon.
next to your character.
Yep.
it's famous
That-
for
that
the
has
first
a-
Easter egg in game.
Jungle Hunt has an ending.
Okay.
Games like Ladybug or Pac-Man. Well, Ladybug was for the Clicker version, but it was a lot like
Does
that.
Pitfall have an ending?
Probably, I don't know. It might.
I've never beaten it.
It seems like it would, but I don't know for sure. Those games really weren't about beating. They were about just getting a higher score than your friend got.
Yeah,
That's what they were about.
absolutely.
And that's why games were dumb.
Tetris, Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble is my favorite, like one of my favorite NES games of all time.
That's pretty fun.
It's pretty good. I fucking love Bubble Bobble. I love
I
it.
don't know. I'm trying to think what my favorite NES game would be. Probably, I'm probably boring. It's
My
probably
favorite
like
NES
Mario
game-
3 or something.
That's my favorite NES game.
Yeah, I think I'm boring. Mario 3 or fucking Mega Man.
Mario 3 is really good.
Yeah.
I like Mega Man a lot. I like
Mega Man 2 is like a perfect game.
Yeah, just about.
But like, so is Mario 3.
What do you think about the first Metroid?
I feel like it is a prototype for the real one.
Super
You're playing Monster Party on the NES?
Yeah, that's
That's a
fun.
great game.
It's weird.
Great game. That's
It's
one of my
weird.
Gotta fight those shrimp.
That's one of my favorites on the
I
system.
didn't play it until like after I saw John Tron's review. I didn't like play it. I never had the cart or anything.
I have it. We can play it.
I would love to play that.
It's a blast, man.
I would
I think-
absolutely love to play that.
I think what I fucking, I would also add like Castlevania. I feel like Castlevania is fucking perfect.
Oh yeah, that's true. I love Castlevania.
Diarrhea Man.
My favorite Castlevania is the first one.
Yeah. Mine's weirdly enough,
Kelly
and no
Rowland's
one talks
up
about it, but the third one. No one ever talks about it, but it had branching paths, and it was fucking
What's
like,
that one called?
I don't remember. Dracula's Curse?
Which one's Symphony of the Night? People like
That's
that
a
one, right?
PlayStation one.
Okay.
Which, that's, a lot of people would say that's the best one.
It's different though. That's more of the what's the term, Metroidvania style.
Yeah.
Like Castlevania 3 is like, it is left to right, hard as balls, but there were branching paths, and you could play as Alucard in that one too, and all these other characters. It was interesting, super ambitious. No one ever talks about it. Everyone just shits on 2 and then humps 4. No one ever talks about 3. Even
2 is kind of, I don't love it.
well, 2 was like when Nintendo, or all the Nintendo games were like, we don't want to make a sequel. Mario 2 is not a sequel. Zelda is not a sequel.
Oh yeah,
They're
that's
all
right.
the
Why
second
is the
ones are
second
always
game
weird.
of every NES game like weird?
Because they didn't understand what a sequel was. And they just thought you just throw a character in the world. And then eventually they learned, it's like, oh, people actually like the fucking game. Maybe we should make an actual sequel. And then they
I'm just now thinking about that for the first time.
Yeah.
Like freaking Simon's Quest, Zelda 2, like, oh my god.
yeah, they all do it.
Oh my god.
Even Metroid 2, you could argue, because that was a linear game on the Game Boy.
Yeah, I guess so.
But,
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear? Well, you never saw Metal Gear 2.
Well, I wasn't adding that to the list. I was like going back into real life and like, oh, we're playing this game and recording.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Metal Gear Monday!
Welcome to Metal Gear Monday, guys.
Don't
You can
distract
watch it
yourself.
for like 35 minutes or something.
My favorite part of Metal Gear is when Solid Snake takes off his shirt. I'd go gay for that.
Does he show you his Solid Snake?
In the sequel.
Okay.
Oh, Raiden does, just about.
Well, Raiden shows you more than
Raiden
he
just about
wants
shows you
to.
his Solid Snake.
Anybody be riding that dick?
He at least shows you his asshole.
Oh, God, I hate that character.
I love Raiden.
Why?
Because he's a good character.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's
he is.
stupid. He's the worst. You're just saying that to get me going.
No, I'm not.
There's no
I
reason.
actually legitimately like Raiden.
I don't believe that you believe that.
Alright, these two are about to fist fight. I'm gonna cut it out, so that's why you guys aren't gonna see it.
I can't go into it without spoilers.
However, I will
Raiden's a good character.
I will
I don't
upload
think-
the separate fighting part into worldstarhiphop.com.
Memory card radio.
I'm going to say this in one definitive thing. You take it however you want. I, Eric Rogers, like Raiden as a character.
You're so full of it.
I'm not. I'm not even joking about this. I like Raiden.
I don't believe you.
I like Ike.
You're just being a contrarian.
No, that one's not being contrarian. I don't like Rose, but I like.
I mean, you are a
Raiden.
contrarian, but I think you're.
How about that?
Yeah, get that itch. Get that itch on your back.
Why aren't you doing the trick?
Because fuck them.
You could have like escaped.
Yeah, I forgot. I get another chance.
Well, you should eat that ketchup.
Did he fucking sneeze just now?
Yeah.
Well, he's got a cold. That's why he's got diarrhea. Because he was naked on the ground.
Oh.
Meryl did that thing to him.
Cyrax,
Okay,
baby.
so he's asleep.
Yeah,
so.
Cyrax,
So
fix
we're
your
gonna
damn
do.
internet.
We're gonna break.
Wait, don't do it now. He's fucking looking at you.
He's asleep, dude. So we're gonna break this. Boom.
That is brilliant.
He's gonna.
Now, you don't have to do this. You can hide under the bed.
There's a lot of ways to get out
That
of
is
here.
so much ketchup. There's no way that much ketchup can fit in a Heinz bottle.
But it doesn't even work.
That's a bad cold.
Yeah.
Maybe if I walk a little.
Oh no.
Get him.
Got him.
Speaking of got him, I was talking to someone about the D's Nuts thing.
Gotcha.
Like, do other people know that D's Nuts is a reemergence? Like, it was a thing like 10 years ago.
I don't think a lot of people know that. I thought people did know that, but people are acting like they've never seen it before.
I've
Yeah,
never heard of those.
when I was in high, okay, yeah, D's Nuts was popular when I was in high school, but it.
think I was
The reason
in
it's funny
middle school.
again is because it's supposed to be set up as like a real joke, like wordplay, and then it's funny. But it's funny again because of the vine of the guy who was calling his friend, and he didn't set it up, and it was just stupid. That's why it's funny. But like, here's my favorite one. Hey John, do you want 2 CDs?
Yes.
2 CDs nuts? Boom!
Right, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's my favorite one.
And that was the original way it was.
Yeah, it was like actually.
Isn't there like
yeah.
a thing you gotta throw away or you'll blow up?
The bomb?
Yeah.
No, you don't get that till later.
Timer B.
Oh, well, there's a bomb you get later, but yeah.
Well, that too.
I remember.
Get rid of it. It'll blow up and kill you.
I remember one time back when I lived in Huntington. This was probably 2009, 10. A friend of mine like invited me to go to the show. He was like, "Oh man, there's this band playing from Australia. They're called D's Nuts." Like that shit actually. There's actually a band called D's Nuts back then from Australia. I wonder if D's Nuts. I never listened to them.
I'm sure they're terrible.
D's Nuts.
Or are they from Australia? I can't remember.
Now, if you recall, they did the same thing in Metal Gear 1.
Ooh.
That was a callback.
I forget you doing that.
That was a callback.
Okay.
Check out episode 1 if you don't believe me.
It's not that I don't believe you. I
Not
just don't
you, I
remember
was
it.
talking to him.
Oh, okay.
Fucking bastard.
Oh, does that mess with the cameras?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Chaff grenade, yeah. It also disables your own radar, though. It just disables all the electronics.
I'm glad that it's consistent.
What would you want it to do? Be a fucking... what's the fucking word? Dissociative bullshit? I forget the word. There's like a word that means like when a game acts like a game and you can't enjoy it.
I'd say
explaining
it's just
it horribly.
I'd call it self-aware, I guess.
No, not even that.
Explain what you're talking about a little bit more. You said a game isn't a game and you can't enjoy it. Or games act like
It's
a game.
when you're doing something in a game that kind of breaks the rule set of what the game fucking does.
Nuts and bolts?
Like it's
So-
inconsistent
so, like-
with itself.
Okay, like here's an example. Let's say you're playing like the Tomb Raider reboot, and it's like the first time fucking like, she's in the middle of nowhere, and she's like, oh, I've never killed anything, this is so hard, and then immediately you can just fucking kill everybody and do it like instantly.
Oh, when a game like...
Yeah,
makes
okay.
itself-
Yeah,
There's a word for it that's like complicated, and I can't think of the word. People get mad when you say it, which is why I usually like to say it. I can't think of the word.
I know what you're talking about.
Bothers me.
Syscum?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I don't remember what it is. If you know on YouTube, say it. It's just it's left my head.
It's called white privilege.
Yeah. It's called Benghazi.
Uh-huh.
Benghazi did nothing wrong.
It's called Hillary Lipton.
I don't even know who Hillary is.
Hillary Lipton, the Ice-T CEO of the world.
Was she on SNL?
With
I'm really dating this episode.
really? When was your first date?
It was last night.
I'm really dating this episode.
It's gonna go out and take this episode to
I think you can do better.
Hey, have you guys been following the whole Lorena Bobbitt thing?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Is that an episode of the Game Grumps?
It's actually, I guess it's a joke because Eric said he was dating the episode by something, so I referenced something like in the early 90s that happened.
Hey,
Lorena
guys.
Bobbitt was the woman who cut off her husband's penis in the early 90s.
Oh!
Do you remember that?
No. But that sounds lovely.
I remember the OJ trial.
It was around the same time, I think.
Here's my question. Would you cut off your husband's penis?
Why would I not?
Yeah.
Of course I would.
What would you do
Why
with it?
else would you get married?
What would you do with it? Just gonna hold it around?
Well, it's not the point. It's not the point what you're going to do with it. It's that you've cut it off. Now there's endless possibilities. You want the possibilities rather than a specific thing to do.
I want to know that if I cut off my husband's penis, that like it would at least serve a purpose. It's kind of a waste,
right?
just cutting off his dick for no reason. Because you know, I mean, like I might need it.
I remember this place.
Yeah.
I thought there was maybe a door that I couldn't get in without the level 6.
No,
there's a door somewhere that I need that level 6 for.
That's the room where he fought Puppy Man.
I think I know what it is now. It's
Is
not-
it, I feel like
It's across
this
the
is the
snow
last
field.
time we get to backtrack, right?
No. Well, this far maybe.
To this section, I mean. Because I think you go to I think you go forward to disc 2 now.
No, you do that after you fight Sniper Wolf again.
Oh, John, I forgot to ask you. Also, Eric, did you enjoy the ending of episode 5?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw it.
Okay,
What was it?
It's a video of Thomas Gore saying you're 50.
No, I missed it. I didn't see
God.
that. I guess
Okay,
I didn't
well,
make it to the end for some reason.
Okay. It's a good one.
So I
check it
played
out.
a game recently.
It's not the best one. It's good.
I need to get caught up on our own videos.
Since this has replaced memory card radio.
No, actually, that's something that maybe we should address because
Yeah.
we haven't put up an actual podcast in like 2 months.
It's all John's fault.
Well, what's happening is we're retooling and rethinking what we want the podcast to be. Is that a fair kind of assessment of what's going on?
Sure.
And I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We may end up just doing the exact same thing again, but we are going to do podcasts again. We may or may not change it, but we're just kind of rethinking what we want it to be. So it's not like we're never going to do it again.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I want it to be. You guys play the new game from Davey Weirden from Stanley Parable?
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, I played it, and it's very short. And it's probably one of the best games I've played all year.
It's called The Beginner's
Guide.
Guide.
And it is an art game through and through. It's not as fun, like it's not comedic like the Stanley Parable is, but it's fucking... I've been thinking about it constantly since I played it.
Okay.
So if you like art games that are up their own ass, it's really good. And I don't mean it as an insult because I fucking love that kind of thing.
Oh,
Like it's super smart, and it makes you think about art differently. And I really liked it.
I can't wait to play Ned's Declassified School's Beginner
It's
Guide.
just like
I like that show.
Isn't it
I thought
good?
that show was like legitimately well done.
whatever
Yeah, I
happened
agree.
to Coconut Head.
It was like Scrubs.
I follow both Coconut Head and Ned on Twitter.
I know the girl was in what was that game? Enslaved, Odyssey of the West.
Really?
The girl from Ned's
Yeah.
Declassified?
Yep. Did that.
The one that played Mose?
Yeah.
Lindsay Shaw? Is it?
Yeah.
I thought she was maybe the funniest character in the show.
Yeah,
She
I
was
like
really good.
Ain't no Coconut Head.
The main kid was funny too, but I thought she was like really, really funny.
The main kid, Ned, his name is Devin Werkheiser. In real life, I found this real recently because he did an AMA or something like that. And he's a musician. His music's like pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah,
What?
he's a singer-songwriter.
Who is the kid who played his best friend? Cookie, I think his name was.
Oh, I can't remember what.
Because he was like one of the more
I've seen-
interesting people.
Yeah,
On
I like
that
his
show.
character. I've seen like a picture of him like now, but I don't know
That
what he
kid
does.
knew how to play a nerd. He was like born for the
That was
role.
pretty- yeah, he did really well. It was overdone, but that's what Ned is. Ned is just over everything that could happen to you in middle school or high school or whatever. the fuck.
He doesn't
But
have.
way overdone. That's what
He
the show
doesn't
is.
have advice that's
It was like
actually useful.
the Scrubs style, but
That's right.
in that
Holy shit.
just in a different setting with different.
That show is just like middle school Scrubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy fuck, that's exactly what that is.
That's
I
why
didn't
I like
think about it.
Yeah,
It's
what
good.
is it?
It's good.
and it's declassified.
They even had like a good janitor character in each one.
Yep.
Exactly, and just the humor was just so.
How
clearly
did
that
it
same
end?
stuff.
What was the ending?
That's.
I don't remember.
Did he
feel
get
like-
together with Mouse?
I feel like probably.
Really?
Well, there has
They
to be,
banged.
because
I only saw a handful of
they're boy
episodes.
and girl. Don't you know that children need to know that gay can't exist? So it has to.
Neither can just friends of the same.
No. Have you not seen When Harry Met Sally? It's like that for children's media. You can't have a
Six.
boy
This
and
is the
girl
door.
without them banging.
The term you're looking for is heteronormativity.
Yeah.
Medicine.
I just didn't-
Hemorrhage.
with
What do you
the-
do with medicine?
You eat it to catch a cold.
Oh, so that's what I did all this for.
The
Yeah,
word you're
for
looking
nothing.
for is homoerotic asphyxiation.
No, that's what
when
you
you choke
call it
gay
when you
people.
choke yourself for being gay.
For being gay.
You're
Homoerotic
self-loathing.
asphyxiation.
You're a poor little self-loathing person.
I shouldn't joke about that.
No, you really shouldn't.
Yeah, I guess
but
not,
you did.
yeah.
But you did.
I'll tell you what I will joke about. There's a Robin Williams movie that goes into that that's really good. It's called World's Greatest Dad.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It is a fantastic movie. Super depressing if you watch it now.
Man, speaking of
Because
depressing, I
fucking
watched
he hung himself.
Oh, good. We
In the
fucking
movie.
spoiled it.
Not Robin
I'm not watching
Williams.
it, no.
Not Robin Williams.
Robin.
His son does it. But then, like in real life, he's
Jesus,
dead.
Eric.
That's what happens. It's
I know, but
that's like a fourth of the way through the movie.
Yeah, but it's an
That's
important twist.
It's in the trailer.
Bruce
No,
Willis
it's
is
not.
alive.
Yes,
the
it
whole
is
time.
actually.
Is it?
Yeah, that's in the trailer.
I'm trying I saw. I
That's
was really
interesting.
surprised by it. It kind of helped shape.
I feel like
the
you
movie for me.
can't. Like, if I can't even tell you the premise of the movie, we have a problem. Because
Well, I
that's
did-
the premise of the movie.
Okay. All right.
Wait, Bruce Willis was
That's just not
alive
how
the
I
whole
took it.
time?
Yeah. Fucking Hansel and Gretel turned out to be behind Sora's magic trick in Kingdom Hearts 2 all
So when you
along.
got Sniper Wolf's handkerchief, then all the dogs love you.
I didn't know that.
Don't
punch him. That's a cute dog. Don't punch him. You fucking
He
asshole.
won't stop loving me.
I will.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done loving you.
You know what other game has dogs? Undertale.
What's your problem? What? Oh, I put away the handkerchief and
Yeah.
the camera. Whoops.
It's hard to believe that Snake was a musher, because he's bad with dogs.
He's been much.
You fucking asshat.
Hey, should we should reward the people who have watched like 47 minutes into this video. We will give them
Flash them our private
not a
parts.
teaser, but we're Eric came up with and we're working sort of kind of on a review of sorts of a game. We'll see that. We might have our first review on the channel.
What game?
I don't know.
Is it Enter the Matrix on the PS1?
Yes, let's continue playing.
I didn't even know that was on the PS1.
Only 90s kids will dodge these.
Only 90s kids will sell their Dreamcast for a fucking awful piece of shit game.
Don't you remember? Don't you remember in the Matrix when Neo was he looked back like this, and they said only 90s kids will dodge this.
You know, when that movie came out, my mom wouldn't let me see it.
Really?
She was like, it's rated R.
That's a weird way to talk.
I was playing.
I know, my
yeah, Eric's mom. That's got it.
That was a perfect
He's already having flashbacks.
to my mom. Oh, we were playing a video game.
Yeah.
Hey, dog.
Oh no, I don't have the handkerchief out, man.
I'm dog. Look at me, dog.
Eric's got the handkerchief out. That's why she likes him.
That and she's a good dog. Mm-hmm. Oh, we were talking. Oh yeah, my mom wouldn't let me see Matrix. It was rated R, and then we saw it, and she's like, "Well, that wasn't rated R." So then we saw the sequel, and he fucks her, and he's like, "Oh, this is rated R." Seriously though, Matrix shouldn't be rated R.
This is rated R. Look at it.
You know the reason the Matrix actually rated R? There is a really funny reason. Too many
I was
bullet
thinking-
holes in the wall.
That's why it's rated R. Why?
Because it was
I
just
know
some
there was
stupid formal
there was
rule.
a measurement. For that.
That
When you
is-
said that, when you said it was rated R, I had to think back. I'm like, oh yeah, it's rated R because I couldn't think of anything.
That's-
Actually, I would have
the
guessed. I would have guessed it was PG-13.
No, you'd think, but no. That's an R-rated movie. It's not that violent, and there's no reason but too many bullet holes in the wall.
It's kind of bad.
Not the first one. Dude, the worst thing that happens is that someone gets shot. And not
yeah.
even that violent.
I guess so. Well,
I mean,
like,
there's nothing that couldn't be in a PG-13 movie.
well, by not that violent, you mean there's not that much blood.
Well, like, yeah.
Because a lot of people die.
The people who die, most of them are fucking computer people that don't exist.
Sure.
I don't.
Well, then it should be rated G because
I mean,
no people die.
I will argue it should have the same rating as the third or fourth Die Hard movie, whichever the PG-13 one was.
I shouldn't have pushed her so
Because just as many people die.
my fault.
It's PG-13 action movies have explosions and dead people. It's the same shit.
Yeah, I'd say it's PG-13.
Yeah.
Are you referring to Live Free or Die Hard?
Yeah.
You can have regrets.
Is it weird that I kind of liked it?
I liked it. Okay.
It's fine. It's
Oh my
fine.
god, it's a fire sale.
I don't
Better than the recent one.
The
What do
kid from
you-
Dodgeball's a hacker.
He's right. Don't kick it.
To be fair, I bought
To
it.
a legend like you.
I believe that he played. Kevin Smith was in that movie at one point.
What?
Don't you remember Kevin Smith? He's like, yeah, I got a power generator so I can still play WoW even though the fucking world's...
Hell yeah!
It's like, why?
I will
What's Kevin
say,
Smith and Die
I will
Hard?
say, I have a rollout like rubber keyboard, and the main reason is because there was one in that movie. I thought it looked really fucking cool. I'm like, I want a fucking rollout
I
keyboard.
meant.
She's the colonel.
Kevin Smith should not play WoW. You'll get addicted. You should play Final Fantasy 14
There's
instead.
no way that dude hasn't already played World of Warcraft,
No, I
right?
just
I don't like World of Warcraft. I'm Kevin Smith. I like Final Fantasy 14. That's what it's
I directed Red State. It's a good movie.
I was gonna direct a Superman movie.
Oops. My name's Kevin Smith. I wear pants and shirts.
yes. He was.
My name's Kevin Smith. I directed Cop Out.
The mafia.
My name isn't Kevin Smith, it's Max.
Sometime in the 50s.
Oh, Max, isn't that Kevin Smith?
Oh, look, it's me. I'm Eric.
Well,
I got a stupid voice.
I thought I did.
Every time I learned about him, I never got the chance to meet him.
Oh, Metal Gear.
That
What's
reminds me
this
of,
game about?
Good luck.
That reminds me of the candy in Undertale you eat, where it's like, it has a distinct not licorice taste. And then like later you eat it to get health. It's like, you gained 10 health. It didn't taste like licorice.
See, I fucking love that you like Undertale. Because you might as well...
Everyone likes Undertale. Who doesn't like that?
I know, but like right now, if it's the equivalent of you saying you like Earthbound, because it's the same fucking thing, except it's a little better in
I
some
think it's
ways.
funnier in my experience.
Yeah,
I
well,
only played like an hour of each.
You didn't get far enough in the other, but like the thing is all the highs are there in Undertale. So I kind of feel like, for me,
Okay.
I'm getting the same enthusiasm. So I just kind of feel like he likes it.
That's
He
fair.
likes what I like about it, and that makes me feel good.
Okay.
Because it's just, you know.
John, do you think any things, or Eric, do you think any things are going to come up? Good stopping points in 8 minutes?
Yeah, you know what?
This is probably a good time.
Yeah, actually, this is a great time because some shit happens like in 2 seconds.
52 minutes is okay, right?
Maybe.
That's your problem.
You think 52 minutes is okay?
That's their
fine,
problem.
sure.
All right.
I'd rather it be 52 than go over because if we go any further, it's gonna have to go over.
That's fair.
If you guys want more of our content, please buy the Beginner's Guide.
In China, they say, rashness brings success to few, misfortune to many. Snake, go forward and say,
She's wise.
danger
I can only hold that face for so long.
Same.
in the circumstances.
Game's just a giant ripoff of the Beginner's Guide.
I know.
Bop, 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 bop.
Snake's Parable.
He's a pear.
Also, subscribe if you give two shits. If this interests you, we're gonna go all the way through the game and we're gonna do all the other Metal Gear games.
Wild Star doesn't work.
Hey guys, you should watch this video on YouTube. Thanks.
Yeah.
I also recommend following
You know this
me
video
on
you're
Twitter.
watching? You should watch this on YouTube.
You should also
And now the
watch.
massacre begins.
Don't forget to subscribe to our org. Check out our RSS feed at
I love
rss.com.
this part. This is you just kill a bunch of.
I thought we were quitting.
we did. I saved. We're just playing to dick around now.
This ain't gonna be on the website.
Follow our RSS feed at www.youtube.com/RayWilliamJohnson.
Don't forget to send us naked pictures.
Subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/Tobuscus. Thank you.
Follow us on Justin TV.
At www.youtube.com/RayWilliamJohnson.
Fuck.
Don't forget to buy our new album,
Follow me
Metallica.
on Twitter at Shane Dawson. Thank you.
Don't forget to go to Game Trailers TV to buy us a TV for Game Trailers.
Follow me on Tumblr at Tumblr or iJustine.tumblr.com.
If you want to see our new movie, check out Shrek 2.
Follow me on Kick at whitehouse.gov.
Check out Smosh TV the movie. It's Smosh the movie.
Check me out on Twitch at twitch.com.
Don't forget to go to PSN and friend me. My gamer tag is www.excitement.corp. That's my PSN name.
Stop following me on Twitter.
Quit
Follow
stalking
Max
me.
on Twitter.
Stop following me.
Buy me weed.
On Twitter at www.
Com. No one's ever thought of it. I'm the first.
Are we gonna do anything with this portion of the video that we're making right now?
No, we should do an outro now.
Well, I figured.
We'll keep this in there.
No, this should not be in there.
Well, we never said goodbye or anything.
I thought I did. I said you subscribe.
Okay, he died now. See you guys.
Bye.
That works too.
What an idiot.
Game over.
He died. Snake.
Now for the fucking funny thing I'm gonna put in there because I edit this.
So high